Yo, what's good? Good people. This is episode 4 of the NOSEBLEEDS podcast, and we are here and we are healthy, we're safe, and we're just about to have fun today. I know I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to have fun because our docket is pretty funny to me, personally. What's up, Cool?
What's good?
How you feel, my boy?
Hey man, I'm blessed. I've had an off day today because it rained. Was it hot today? Your boy is blessed right now and excited. I'm ready for this dang docket.
Yeah, this docket is funny.
Man,
This
sad.
docket is hilarious to me personally. First off, before we get into the the thick of it, so we want y'all to go follow us on our YouTube page, Nosebleeds Podcast. We want you to also listen to us on Breaker, on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Public, and we're gonna get on Apple Podcasts real soon. So stay tuned to that. But follow us on all that. Follow us on Instagram at the Nosebleeds Podcast. I mean, just follow us everywhere. And Facebook page, follow us at the Nosebleeds Podcast. Get the likes up, man. We're just trying to build our own community. So please do that, okay? Please. Please. We beg of you. We beg you. Now, speaking of please, what happened to my boy Sweet Lou Will, though? That boy Lou Will couldn't wait, boy. He was like, I want to go to Magic City.
My boy wanted some lemon pepper barbecue wings.
Bro,
Jeez,
like,
bro.
I don't get it, man. Like, I mean, granted, it should not be such a big story. However, like, Lou Williams should know better, though. He is a veteran in this league, and also, how do you expect you're not about to get caught? You're freaking Lou Williams.
Bro, my thing is this. If people are getting caught getting food from their DoorDash people, what makes you think you're going to step outside of the bubble and go to Magic City? Like, come on, bro.
Okay, so everybody that does not know the story, as you guys know, the NBA is in a bubble. They're in Florida right now at the Disney complex, and you can only go outside of the bubble if it's an excused absence. If you go for anything other than what you were excused for, when you come back, you have to be quarantined for 10 days. Granted, Lou Williams got approved to get outside of the bubble for a family. I think it was a funeral. I'm not sure who in his family passed, but he had a family funeral. Also, after the funeral, he went to Magic City. If people don't know what Magic City is a very well-known strip club. And
Gentlemen's club.
Gentlemen's club. I'm sorry, I don't want to be
oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Rude to anybody that he went to a gentleman's club, and he was kind of slow enough to allow his friend to take a picture with him at Magic City eating some wings. Woo. Okay, and he posted it on social media. Now, I had this conversation with my friends, Andrew and Robert. Shout out to Big Rob. I would be very upset. I would be super. Now, granted, let's be honest, it's still Lou Williams' fault. Okay, he shouldn't have went to Magic City. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know they're doing curbside. I know they're doing curbside. Everybody doing curbside. I mean, so you know what I'm saying? So like, granted, it still falls on Lou Williams. But my boys, the people that I'm close with, that I'm going to these places with, or if I'm going somewhere like that and I know I'm not supposed to be there, Like, if I'm supposed to be in a bubble, I'm not supposed to be somewhere else outside of this bubble. My boys already know they're not gonna take a picture, and if they do, it's gonna stay in their phone. It's not gonna be posted anywhere. So
That's our MO.
I was like, bro, your friend is trash.
Bro, I got two things to say. First, Lou Will, what is you doing? Secondly, is not loyal. That man is not loyal. I don't care what nobody say. Like you saying, David, if we go somewhere, we know you're not supposed to be there in the first place, and you take a picture of me or record me, and then you put it online, you are no longer my brother. You never was a brother. You're not loyal. Like, you have to see me. We have to fight. We have to cuss each other out. Whatever we need to do, because that's exactly wrong. But I will say this, like, I don't know if you've been watching scrimmages. In the Clippers' last game, they stunk. They was stinky. They was horrible. You know what I'm saying? So it's evident that I think it's honestly, I'm not going to call this man dumb because he's not. He just made a careless decision, you know? But it was kind of selfish to his teammates.
Yeah.
Because the season is about to start, what, Thursday?
Literally Thursday.
And then you have to quarantine for 10 days all because you wanted to see some wings and some rub.
And he's literally about to miss, I think it's 10 days. So 10 days, I think it was starting Monday. So he's going to literally miss 2, maybe 3 games. I know 2 for sure. I'm not sure about 3, but I know 2 he's going to miss for sure. Because he got to do a 10-day quarantine in one room by himself. And like you said, I watched that last scrimmage. And Kawhi, he good. But it was off his rhythm. And the thing is, who Lou Will is so he's such a dynamic coming off the bench that he keeps it going, right? They didn't have that person to keep it going when he was out. They didn't. And so the thing is, you need that. And you're right. It is kind of selfish of him to get his own, because that was basically his own needs, that his own desire, when he could have just been like, well, I don't have to do that. Like I said, everybody's doing takeout orders. Everybody's doing curbside. If truly he just wanted to go there for some wings, and I heard their wings are good. I've never been to Magic City, so I wouldn't know. But I heard their wings are good. And
his wings.
Right. I heard their wings are good. And granted, he does have a wing named after him at Magic City. I want
Lou Will lemon pepper barbecue wings.
So granted, but my thing is, everybody has curbside at the moment due to the coronavirus. So you couldn't have done that. And let's be honest, we know he wasn't about to go there just for no wings, man.
Come on,
bro.
So am I mistaken? Is Magic City, that's in Atlanta, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, I think Magic City's bro, it's not really much to say because it's just like, there's just a moment you say, you just sit there and reflect on it. Like, Lou, like, you've been in the game too long to know better. First,
bro.
Everybody's in this bubble suffering. And I do think you can see who is really dedicated to their teammates in the bubble. Like, you see the teams who are hungry. You see the teams that take it serious. Mm-hmm. You can see the teams that really want it. And you going to a strip club out of all the places right now just goes to show that, do you really want it? Like, I had the Clippers taking it, beating the Lakers, but now, heck no.
And get this. You know how I just said they have curbside? I just looked at the menu, right? No. I just looked at the menu. It says each meal made to order, call in and pick up is available. It's right there, y'all. Like,
that's crazy.
I don't get it, because my thing is, if you're going for food, I understand, because he has to eat. Let's be honest. He has to eat, so I get that. But bro, you're in a bubble. They're trying to contain coronavirus is really happening, and you're in a bubble for coronavirus. and you're bringing back all of that to your team. You can't. So in 10 days, he can't practice. He can't be around his team. He
And
can't.
they already rushed you.
He can't shoot. He can't do anything. He has to stay in one room for 10 entire days. All he can do is FaceTime for practice. Like, he can't do anything. And you're right.
Coach for the plays.
Right. And you're right. I wouldn't call him dumb. You make your word was perfect. It was very careless. Because the thing is, y'all probably gonna lose one out of those 2 games that you're gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, was it worth 10 wings at Magic City?
Our flats.
And if they lose the championship, you know what everybody's gonna say? Man, had Lou Williams never went to Magic City, we would have been good. If his mind was on the game and not Magic City,
he's an automatic target, bro.
And the thing is, that's not fair. Granted, that's not fair to blame the whole season on him because it's a team game. However, when you do something this careless, people are gonna be like, well, I mean, he did kind of do that. You know, he went to Magic City. He decided to do that. Then he missed 10 days, and then somebody else had to fill in. So the chemistry was off in the 10 days, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, So if they do lose, I feel like they're going to use him as a scapegoat.
And, bro, I was thinking, I finally finished The Last Dance with Michael Jordan. And just seeing, it kind of reminds me of when Dennis Rodman, when they was in the middle of the finals, bro. I think they won or lost again. I don't remember. I think they won it. And this dude went to WWF, whatever, and he was with Hulk Hogan, like wrestling, making a guest appearance. And he came back and did his thing. But last week when we talked about LeBron James' leadership, that's something that would never, ever happen on a LeBron team, a Jordan team for sure, and neither a Kobe.
Nope.
Because they won't allow that. Like, they would scold him. Kobe would have given the ball. Jordan would have given the ball. With Jordan, you had to earn it. Yeah. With Jordan, you had to earn it. And
no matter who you are.
Exactly. And it just goes to show the mentality. That makes me question. Usually, when you disrespect your team like that, it shows that there's a lack of leadership and accountability somewhere.
But you remember when I told you we had a conversation and I said I believe their chemistry is not all the way there. This proves that, because I think, let's be honest, Lou Will been there before Kawhi and Paul George. Pat Bev was there. What's the other dude's name? I forgot. With the dreads, what's his dude's name?
Montrezl Harrell
was there before Kawhi and Paul George, and so when Paul George and Kawhi came, they came as leaders, right? They came as the highest pace to come here to lead them to the promised land. But if I'm Pat Bev, if I'm Lou Will, hold on, time out. We was deep in the playoffs last year by ourselves. We was doing this without nobody. So you're gonna bring them in here and they getting special treatment, and y'all treating us like we scrubs, but we just had y'all, in the playoffs. So that's why I feel like the chemistry. That's why I feel like they won't win, not because they don't have talent. It's because I feel like they have a ton of talent, but I feel like they have two guards, right? They have two heads, like Lou Williams' team and then Kawhi's team.
Yeah,
and I feel like go ahead.
I'm sorry, no.
And I feel like because there was a story earlier where, like earlier in the year when the season was still going, that some of the players of the Clippers were getting mad because Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, they said they didn't want to travel for practice on certain ways, so they had to change the practice to meet Kawhi and Paul George. And it was like, but why we have to do that if we're a team? So that's why I felt like the chemistry wasn't there, and I still feel the same way because there's no one true leader on that team.
Exactly. You just have a team full of ballers. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I'm not a LeBron fan. This don't have nothing to do with LeBron. But this makes LeBron look even greater right now.
Yeah.
because you see, I mean, it just shows how valuable leadership is on a team. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, you have a bunch of people that can ball. I don't care. You can have a whole bunch of players that can ball on the team. If you don't have that leader, you're not going to win because it's a team game.
Yeah.
Another thing is I don't see the Clippers having a true facilitator, because a facilitator, a floor general, is that leader on the team that you need, and I don't see them having that. Pat Bell is a point guard, but he's not a facilitator. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
So, because he can get so locked in on defense to where, you know,
he forget about everything else.
Yeah, so I'm just like, it does make sense. Lou Williams coming off the bench, they're definitely gonna miss that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's crazy, and especially how they looked last night.
Yeah, especially how they looked last night in the scrimmage, and that's a good 20 to 28 points that they're gonna miss. They're gonna miss that. Yeah. They need that.
Facts.
And that.
Because Montrezl Harrell.
No, go ahead.
Montrezl Harrell is a bully, but it's not gonna be a Lou Williams type thing. Like it's they're gonna miss out, and it's gonna hurt them.
I really feel that way, and like, especially if you're going against LeBron, the likes of the Houston Rockets, they're deep right now. You got the Mavericks looking good, surprisingly, like really, really looking good. I still think they need some time. I feel like they're gonna make it further than we expected, but they still need some time. I don't think they're gonna win it all this year, but they're looking good. You got Portland had a nice little scrimmage the other day too. Melo was looking nice. Zion just got cleared today, so he's back to practice today. And New Orleans looking good. So, I mean, so you have all these teams looking good. The West is solid, bruh. Like it's not like no fly by night, bruh. Like it's not like he played for Toronto and can just kind of like skate under, like, oh, they can miss me a couple days. No, bruh, the West, you cannot count anybody up, because even the Phoenix Suns, although I think either dead last or second to dead last in the West right now, you still can't sleep on them.
Because these teams everybody is recharged. This is like a restart. Restart.
Denver look good.
Denver being nasty. Bro, Jokic and Bobo?
Whatever.
Man, Jokic at point is nasty, first off. Because he's slow at the same time, but this dude like a center of Magic Johnson, bro. And he can shoot.
And he got skinny. He lost all that weight due to, because he had COVID. You know what I'm saying? Thank God he got over it. But it was for the good. He lost weight for it. And now he's more slimmer and more agile. Bro, that's going to be a problem, man.
Hey, I say this. Of course, I'll say because he's LeBron, I'll take the Lakers, because of experience. But honestly, another side of me is saying it's all up in the air. I don't know. I don't know who's going to get it.
Well,
because
I think
this West is
looking nasty. But I think it's going to boil down to who's been there before.
Exactly.
Although everybody, it's a new playing field, it's a level playing field, and they're in one place. It's no real home court advantage. However, when it gets down to the nitty gritty, I think it's all about who's been there before, and that's low key the reason why I think Dallas won't make it all the way. I think
they have this coaching in Berea.
Yeah, and you gotta have some more. And I feel like this year will give them a lot of experience that they need. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the Mavericks, there's nothing but bright skies for them, because they have a young team. Everybody's there to learn. Everybody's there to play, and they are some dogs on that court. You know what I'm saying? I think we still have most of them for at least 2 more years.
They locked in.
So we locked in. So it's time for them to just get the experience under their belt. And that second year, smash that gas.
I agree, because I think the second year, like next season, is going to be totally different in a way.
Yeah.
Because I feel like me personally, I feel like this is LeBron's last year winning a championship. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I feel like this is his last year winning a championship. I feel like after this season, we're gonna see new faces in the finals. So I do think within the next 5 years, the Mavericks are gonna win one of those rings. That's just me.
I feel that too. However, I don't think this is LeBron's last year winning the championship because, and I could be wrong. I'm very objective.
You are
very objective,
sorry,
but it's nothing. He has not shown me anything that he's slowing down.
I'm not. Yeah, he hasn't declined at all.
So I cannot count LeBron out, regardless. Now, would I say will some people get the best of LeBron? Probably so. More than likely so. Because you got to see the Warriors coming back with their people next year.
Oh, I can't wait for the GOAT to return.
You got them coming back. You got Dallas rising up. You got I still ain't really sold on Houston, but hey, it is
they
what
sneaky.
it is.
They sneaky.
But I'm still not sold on. But you still got OKC looking good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't feel like he's not slowing down for sure, and I don't feel like this is going to be his last year winning the championship or his window. However, I feel like it'll be harder to win.
Of course. Especially with Zion on the rise.
Yeah, but I always have to take a couple years. You know what I'm saying?
Trae Young on the rise because Atlanta's going to be in the playoffs next year.
They need some more people. They need some more pieces.
They're going to be in the playoffs next year.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Because the thing
they need another.
They need some more pieces. Because I think think about Dallas is, and I think the thing that they get, Dallas gets that it's Luka's team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Luka gets that, yes, it's my team. However, when they're on me, I have shooters around me. And that's the most thing that mirrors LeBron. LeBron, he's going to drive, get all the attention on him, shoot it out, and he going to have his shooters shoot. Just like that's why Luka been doing what he doing. He gonna find you wide open. He gonna find Max Kleber. He gonna find Seth Curry, Tim Hardaway Jr., KP. He gonna find all of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen the scrimmages. I'm peeping their game. So they doing a lot of cuts now. Rick Carlisle got something up his sleeve, bro. I'm telling you,
he's a genius. Rick
Carlisle is a coach boy. He a coach, but I just feel like I don't feel like he's done with championships. I just feel like it'll be way more harder moving forward.
Do you think he'll get more than Jordan and Kobe?
I think he will tie Kobe. I think he'll at least get 2 more. I think he'll tie Kobe. That's my honest opinion.
Because I'll say I don't think he's gonna win another one, but if he did, I say he tie Kobe. I don't think nobody getting more than Jordan. And
somebody already got more than Jordan.
Will Chamberlain don't count.
It's not Will Chamberlain. It's Bill.
It is Will Chamberlain.
It is Bill.
Oh yeah, that's who I meant. That's who I'm sorry. That's who I meant. Bill Russell don't count. They only had like 17.
I was like, playing. Dude, I know.
No, I swear, bro. I was playing 2K the other day, and I said, "Who got more rings?" And I saw Bill Russell. And I said, "That don't count." Like, we gonna start over after Bill Russell.
He was doing it when segregation was still legal. That dude count.
Bro, he can't. Bro, it was only like 9 teams, bro. No, he was the only.
I don't care what you say.
Athletic person on the court.
That counts, Mr. Russell. It counts to me, sir.
And then he had a nerve to say that what did he say about him? Like, he was more athletic than LeBron and stuff. Like, boy, stop playing.
Have you seen his highlights though? Bill Russell was a dog.
He was cold, but no. He would not. He would. He probably wouldn't even win a ring in his era, bro. Like, come on, like, stop playing with me.
Hey, Mr. Russell was a dog. You ain't gonna get no Russell slander from me. But I feel
ain't
like
nobody catching Russell.
But I feel like he'll tie Kobe. I'm not sure if he'll get 6. I don't think he's gonna get past 3 more championships. I don't think he'll get 3 more. However, will he get close? He might. He just might. He just might. But we'll see, man. But players, if you get excused from the bubble, please do not go to a gentleman's club. Just go to where you need to go and come back so y'all can stay safe so we can watch sports. We wait to see y'all, man. Y'all have a good thing going, man. The NBA bubble, ever since people have been quarantined in NBA bubble, nobody has gotten coronavirus. They have a perfect thing for you, Lou Will. They had it perfect for you, man. Just stay out of Magic City, man. Just have them deliver it to you, bro. I'm pretty sure you can do it.
And please, Lou, sweet Lou, please wait until the season is over to get your lemon pepper barbecue wings, okay? I'm sorry. I know they're named after you.
That don't even sound like a good combo, to be honest.
Lemon pepper barbecue?
Yeah. Lemon pepper hot is good, but lemon pepper barbecue, I don't know if that's
if it's all dry rub.
Barbecue dry rub?
Yeah, they have that.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't tell them appeasing to me.
Let's start for Robert get hungry.
Rob, I didn't say it. You see who said it? That wasn't me. Was not me. Moving on, man. So Jamal Adams is a Seattle Seahawk. First off, actually, I want to hear your thoughts first, man. What you think?
I don't know, bro. I honestly, bro, I think it's good for Jamal because he's actually on a winning team now. You know what I'm saying? Seattle has always been a dangerous team.
Yeah. They're
even more dangerous.
True.
I think it was a smart move by Seattle to get him. They risked it all because, I mean, Seattle is a team, they have weapons, but it's not really big name weapons besides Russell and some people on their defense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They have a lot of good pieces. They're kind of like the Mavericks of football. You know what I'm saying? They have Russell Wilson running it, and they have those little sneaky pieces that make big plays. You know what I'm saying? And adding Jamal to that defense kind of puts me in the swing of like, ooh, we get a little Cam Chancellor back, you know, a little, you know, in the when it was Chancellor and when it was them. So I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference for the Seattle Seahawks, you know, because they don't need them, but it adds. But at the same time, congratulations to Jamal. I'm not salty about it at all because, like you said, like I don't think him coming to the Cowboys, I don't think it was worth giving up our draft picks. We still got to pay that.
So, guys, I just want to say this, and I humbly just want to thank Seattle Seahawks for taking that off of the Cowboys fans, man. I was so getting tired of talking about this trade with Jamal Adams, man. Why we should, why we shouldn't. It's just a whole lot. And let me just tell you what they gave up for Jamal Jeffrey Adams. I don't know if that's his middle name, but I just gave him one. So
Nathaniel Adams.
So the Seahawks gave the Jets, and I read, Seahawks gave them a safety. Bradley McDougall, didn't really know the guy, but you know
he was pretty nice. He was pretty nice, solid.
Didn't know him. But they gave him 2 first-round picks, one in 2021, the other one in 2022, and a third-round pick in 2021. And all the Jets gave Seattle is Jamal Adams and a 4th-round pick in 2022.
Come on, man. It's chess, guys. It's chess.
Okay. What this deal did to me, first off, that is a lot. That is a lot to give up for Jamal Adams. Granted, I feel like Jamal Adams is an amazing player. He's elite. He'll be he's a future Hall of Famer in my eyes. I feel like he's going to do I think he's going to break records, all that. However, that is a lot, bro. For them to only give you Jamal Adams and a 4th round pick. So what that made me think of is Seattle is trying to win now, right?
Now.
They don't care about draft right now. And honestly, they draft is they ain't really been able to draft correctly lately either for the last
You gave it up.
years. So, but I still, I don't think I would have gave to 2 first-rounders, a player, and a 3rd round for Jamal Adams. I know Dallas couldn't do that. And if Dallas did do that, I would have been mad about that, bro. Seriously.
I think you made a beautiful point. You said, I think this trade is depicted on your outlook, your perspective of what you want now. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm trying to win now, which I think Seattle, without Adams, had a great chance to win a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? If you're thinking now, it's a heck of a trade, a heck of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm a person to where I'm strategic. I think chess. Mm-hmm. There's no way I can give away 2 first-round picks and I just get a 4th round pick. Jamal can get hurt. Anything can happen. We might not even play this season. Who knows what'll happen? And it's like you giving up valuable assets. Please don't sleep on draft picks. That's probably the most important thing for your organization, not for games, your organization. Jamal's going to help us with these games, but for the future of our organization, Jamal is young, but still, like, you can put another piece with Jamal in these draft picks, but you just gave that away.
Gave it all away. And the thing is, bro, like, I understand you want to see. Okay, so it's a lot of Cowboys fans. Oh man, we never get the big name players. We never do this. We never do that. But if you look at it, bro, that is a lot to give up for Jamal Adams. And the thing is, if they was gonna trade with Dallas, you know the 2 people that they wanted? They wanted either Michael Gallup or Lael Collins. Again, shout out to Justin because he's going to disagree with me on this, but Michael Gallup is a number 1 receiver on anybody else's team.
Especially the Eagles, they so need him.
I didn't say that, Justin. He did. But
I said it, Justin.
And Lael Collins was one of the top tier tackles out of the whole league, bro. Like if we're trying to win a Super Bowl, like you said, it's perspective. Seattle losing McDougal, you gain that. You gain a great safety, so you ain't really lose nothing on that end. So you're trying to win now, right? But Dallas, we would have lost. We would have lost tremendously, especially if we're trying to win now, right? Because if we're trying to win now, we need Gallup. We need Lael Collins. We need those. And then we also have to think about our future just in case we need something else. We need those 2 first round draft picks. And I'm not saying that Jamal is not worth a first round draft pick, because I think he is. However, I don't think he's worth 2 first round draft picks. Just like we traded for Amari Cooper. We gave him, I think, a first and a third. So you got to think it was first and a third, something like that. I was like, okay, that is amazing. We didn't have to get nothing else. Cool, first and third. Now, if Jamal was coming with a first and a third or first and a second, I could do that. And we ain't got to give away nobody else. Oh, that's a perfect trade. However, I could not give him 2 first round picks. And that's just on
me. I couldn't give up 2 first rounders for that position either. I mean, When I think about that position, it's very vital. But I mean, Madugal, if he started last year, he did. I think he started. He did the job last year, right? Of course, you wanted Jamal Adams, but for that position, that's like a position I would give up for like a quarterback, a receiver, a running back. Like I just don't see Jamal really turning the team around because they really didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say if I'm like I don't know, I just can't give up 2 rounders for that position because all they have to do is just don't throw to their side. Like of course they create schemes to disguise schemes and they end up wherever. So, but it's just like for certain positions, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not because you can find somebody for cheaper and that's very serviceable. Like we have some dogs that we can place in for safety. We got hilarious Clinton Dix already back there. You still got Xavier Woods on the team. You still got Darian Thompson on the team. We got some safeties, and I feel like we've gotten stronger on the D line. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got stronger on D line, so if we can get more pressure on the D line, that'll help the secondary out too. So I feel like that we made the right choice. And now all I need the Cowboys to do, get on the phone with Jadeveon Clowney. Hey, bro, can we sign a 1-year deal for $2 million? Okay? And you prove a deal. Let's go win this ship, man. You see what we got over here?
$2 million.
Bro, listen, ain't nobody looking for him. He said he want to play with he said he want to play with a contender, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is a contender, bro. And
for sure.
I don't think he's going to go back to Seattle for a 1-year deal. I think he'll come to Dallas because somebody said, I think it was somebody from the Jets was like, hey, man, I'm going to get on the phone with Jets so you can come here. I was like, he want to play for a contender. The Jets, y'all just lost our best player. He not coming there.
Yeah, they best player, Sam Darnold. Yeah, bro, I would say he had a horrible year last year. Let's not talk about him, Mr. Kisser. But hey, I think that
actually, time out. Their best player is Le'Veon Bell. Don't disrespect Le'Veon Bell.
Of course, yeah. Okay, Le'Veon Bell, Sam Darnold. That's all they have. Okay, no, but I agree. I wish the Cowboys would do that, which we know Jerry.
It might not get done.
I just need this is what I just want Jerry to do. The Cowboys are pay that.
No.
That's all.
Yeah.
I saw a picture today, and it showed the whole Dallas receiving core and their running back and Dak, and it said like just name a secondary they want to face them. Like, bro, like we are nasty. And if Dak was coming to this season with his paycheck, that's an automatic dub. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm low key not mad at it right now because I know that's about to fuel Dak. Because let's be honest, although he's playing under their franchise tag, I think it's like $35 million, right?
It is, yeah.
He about to clown on this what's the name, and if he mess around and get to the Super Bowl on a franchise tag,
money,
bro, they bet not allow this man to get to a Super Bowl on a franchise tag because you know that $40 million, you can throw that out the window. And I don't think it's even about the money. He wanted an extra year. He wanted a 5th year, but they wanted to pay him 4. But he like, nah, I want a 5-year deal. And I think that's where they were hung up on. And so if they let this man slip up, forget Super Bowl. If they let this man win 2 playoff games this year, it's over. It's over, man. I'm telling you.
Don't let him win and then be like, oh, I don't want to come back.
But they could franchise tag him one more time.
Facts. Okay.
So I mean, he can't. He has leverage, but he had a little bit of leverage. Now he don't because he got to play under that tag. But next year, if he at least get 2 playoff games, they're gonna have to pay him way more than
Mm-hmm.
$40 million, like point blank period.
Yeah, I agree. I just say, yeah. I just hope my boy ball. Well, I know my boy's gonna ball out this year. He have a chip on his shoulder. He got drafted late. You know, that chip is already there on his shoulder. He's gonna come out and do his thing. The Cowboys gonna be so much stronger. You hear me? Like, and I'm just ready to see CD Lamb. I know this is not about the Cowboys. We just love him so much. I'm ready to see this guy CD Lamb clown, bro. Like, I know this dude's gonna be a fool on the field.
He's gonna be a
like,
problem.
I just really pray that we can have this football season. Like, I would really be mildly depressed if we can't watch football.
Me, low key. Me too. And speaking of chip on the shoulder, Antonio Brown got a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, wow.
He said
he
really retired.
With this.
I know I did. I told you I wasn't gonna tell you.
Come on,
Antonio retired from the National Football League, and then 2 days later he said he want to play football. He demanded the National Football League to hurry up and expedite his investigation in this case. If you guys don't know, Antonio Brown was involved in some domestic violence cases. And he could have been done with it if he had just shut his mouth. But he wanted to just be big and bad and still text this person that was being investigated about and threaten her. He just kept threatening her through text messages. And it was proven that he was threatening her. And he got kind of, I ain't going to say blackballed. He did it to himself. Yeah, he kind of got booted out of the league and suspended and things of that nature. So he's telling the NFL, expedite this investigation because I want to play football. So you need to expedite it so I can play football. But 2 days before that, he had just said he was retiring from football. I'm just very confused about it.
Hey, bro. First off, Antonio Brown is an amazing football player. Amazing. He honestly has that talent that I see him as a Tyreek Hill with the T.O., like T.O. type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was amazing, unguardable. But my reaction to him, first, he don't know if he want to be a football player, a rapper, a soccer player, a TV. I don't know what this man want to do. But secondly, I just want to say my heart really goes out to him because it's obvious that he's dealing with some mental issues and this is on a serious note, some mental issues that he needs to address within himself because his mental health has really affected his football career. And I would say that I don't care how much money he has, how much talent he has. If you're not right here, mentally healthy here, the rest is going to fall into pieces. And I really feel sorry for the man, because I see him stuck right now. He's just like, Lord have mercy, bless this man. Yeah. But man, first, I don't know, bro. Like he, like after that part, after I just said all that, he is confusing, bro. Like first, you had it made in Pittsburgh. I mean, literally had it made. Him with Juju Smith and with Hunter and still Big Ben balling. Bro, that's a winning team. Yep. But I don't know what happened. Then you go to New England, clowning.
Yeah. No. Oakland.
Oh yeah. Oakland. And but then he did go to New England, and he looked good with Tom Brady. He looked like he was
amazing.
He was. They were, bro. Tom Brady and Antonio Brown was unstoppable. I don't care what nobody say. I don't even like Tom Brady as a player.
Just like Tom Brady and Randy Moss.
Exactly. And, bro, and Tom Brady, one thing about Tom Brady, he ain't going to put up with no BS. And it's like, after that, then you had this trouble with his woman.
Time out. You mean Bill Belichick, not Tom Brady. Bill Belichick don't put up with the mess.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then you go and get in trouble, and then you make this rant, then make these rap videos. I'm just like, bro, people are looking at this. They don't care how much talent you have. If you're gonna bring bad morale to this team, then you're just not gonna make it. You can always be replaced.
Yeah,
and I just feel sorry for him, bro.
That's the whole deal about it, man. And it goes back to a little bit touch on the Louisville situation about friends. Like, I know good and well, like I don't have a big circle, right? I have everybody in my circle know each other. That's how small my circle is. Like my circle is like literally that big. And so my thing is, if I start wilding on social media or wilding at my job, and they know like this is gonna hurt me, hey, Davian, I don't think you should have done that. But hey, Davian, we need to just get off of it. Give me your phone. Log out of this. Hey, Davian, don't do that. Don't you do nothing
Real
today.
talk.
Just sit at your house. Like today with me, I call my homeboys. I was like, hey, I don't think you should have posted that. Maybe you should take that down. I can only tell you what what I know. And it wasn't bad, but it was the information that they posted was misinforming. And so I was like, hey, bro, you might should take that down because this is not true. This is actually the truth. And he was like, and the thing is, and granted, his friends might have said something like this, and he might not have listened. But at the same time, I feel like if you really are friends,
yeah, for sure.
Just like me and Andrew, if Andrew is I've done it for Andrew. I just thought about it. Andrew one time was wilding, y'all, and I mean was wilding, y'all.
I got my heart broken and I was drunk.
He was wilding. Went on live on Facebook. I kept commenting. At first, I thought it was funny, blah, 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 because he wasn't saying nothing. And then he started saying some things. I said, oh, no, this ain't going well. This not going good at all. So I comment on it, hey, turn this off. Turn this off. And I just kept doing it. And finally, he wasn't responding, so I just started calling him. Kept calling until he finally picked up. And then, and he understood. You know what I'm saying? He understood. I gave him some stern words. I gave him some stern words because I was like, bro, you can't be, I don't care who messed over you. You can't be out in public like that. Like, if you need somebody to vent to, come holler at me. Holler at your mama.
Yeah.
I mean, go to anybody. Just please, for goodness sakes, don't put it out on the open. But so that's why I'm saying, like, I wonder why he doesn't have any accountability partners like that. You know what I'm saying?
So here's two things. When you have power in that manner,
yeah,
you rarely hear the word no.
Yeah,
I think no is one of the healthiest words. You can do whatever you want. You can get whatever you want. So people, to them, you're idolized. You're invincible. The people that's probably hanging with them sometimes are freeloaders. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. But so you never hear the word no. And then on top of that, as you're saying, I don't care who you are, what your status is. If you don't have accountability in your life from people who genuinely love you and is concerned about you, then this is the result. Because if Antonio Brown was our boy, we would be on his butt. Like
bro,
we'd be like, hey, bro,
what is you doing?
We love you. You are brother. I don't care who you are, how cold you are on the field, but you are a human being and you have a reputation that you need to keep. Now with us, behind closed doors, you cuss, you vent it, like you say, get it out, like what you did with me. Of course, that was like 5 years ago, guys. I was young.
It was wild back then.
But if I didn't have somebody in my life that I'm accountable to, then it's no telling where I would be, how reckless I would be. So Antonio Brown needs help mentally, and he needs accountability, genuine love in his life. And I hope that he's accepted to it.
Me too, and that's the whole thing about it. I hope he's accepted to, because I don't want to bash his friends, because his friends might be doing that.
Because we don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. However, it doesn't appear like they are. But however, I don't want to say that they're not. But you also have to be accepting. You gotta accept the word from your people that you trust. And I
And
just feel like, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, and you have to admit that you have an issue.
Yeah,
That's the
it's
first step.
first step, honestly. And but I just want him to make up his mind. Like, make up your mind. Do you want to? Because, like you said, he was with Pittsburgh. Had a good time there. Him, Le'Veon Bell, Big Ben. Then it was him, Big Ben, and Juju and Connor. They had a good thing going. Now it was some behind the scenes things with Big Ben. Big Ben did some crap. You know what I'm saying? Big Ben.
Which he
Big
did
Ben
his whole
was,
career.
yeah. He been doing some shady stuff. So I kind of understand that. So when he gets out of that situation, gets to Oakland. I was like, oh, okay, Oakland gonna be nice, with Carr and my boy Antonio Brown. That's gonna be a nice little tandem. That's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden,
Great city.
great city. They were moving to Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So like, it would have been great for him, I think. But then he started tripping about the helmet. I can't play unless I have my right helmet. Actually,
And
I
I
don't want
watched it
to.
on Hard Knocks.
Right. And then I don't want to be here no more. So just let me go. Just go ahead and let me go. Then he got to where he wanted to go, to New England. And New England, he was looking amazing. Tom Brady throwing them dots, putting it right in the carriage, just dropping it ever so lightly. Got the first touchdown. Like, it was just like this. He just handed him the football.
He
from
can't
30
be
yards.
guarded.
Like, it was a great thing. And quiet as kept, Tom Brady did not want Antonio Brown gone, when all that stuff happened. But Bill Belichick was like, he gone. Bye. And that's another thing. That's another thing why I think Tom Brady has moved on too, because he doesn't have the power. They don't talk to him about Bill Belichick don't talk to him about the changes like that. This is going to happen, and that's it. Point blank period. And I feel like that's another reason why Tom Brady was like, you know what? All right, let me
go to a team I can run.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's another aspect of that. But AB, I hope you come out of this. I hope you get the help you need. I hope the people that surround you get you out of this hole and tell you, hey, bro, let me just go and shield you. Yeah, literally. The league misses you. I like seeing your highlights. I like watching you play. But I hope I'd rather you get your mind together until before you come back out on this field, because I don't want.
Because football doesn't last forever. But your mental state is more important.
Do. Most definitely. Now, let's get ready to rumble. I know this is what you've been.
This is my favorite sport. Second favorite after football.
So, my boy has been really wanting to do this list for a very long time. Okay, y'all. He says I'm gonna be surprised of his list, and I'm very, very interested to see who he got on his list. But we're about to talk about who our favorite boxers are, and we're gonna rank them top 5 in our list. Okay. So we're going to go back and forth, going from 5 to 1. All right, cool. We're going to go to 5-1. So you're going to start with your 5, then I'll say my 5, then 4, you get what I'm saying? So you have the floor. You explain whatever you want to explain, and I'll just see where we go from there, man.
Number 5. Let's get ready to Hey. Number 5, brother. This man was born in 1914. The second black man in history to become a world heavyweight champion. The man who represented the United States in the midst of racial injustice that we're going through now, in the midst of segregation, this man fought during the time of Hitler and beat a German in the Olympics. I have to go with the brown bomber, number 5, the one with the best left hook that you have ever seen in a minute. Joe Louis, the great Joe Louis.
That's a great one. That's a good number 5. That's a good number 5, brother. I give you that one. I give you that one. However, I'm going in a different way. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He in my list. He just not number 5. For me.
Oh, he in your list?
Yeah, he in my list. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow.
But he's just not number 5. Okay. Number 5 for me, and all of this is subjective, guys. I don't care what none of y'all say. This is what's up?
To like be like what, like react, or we just gotta like respect and be quiet, like
No, you can,
okay, good.
You can say what you want to say.
Cause I know I'm about to go off on you.
I really don't care. You know, hey,
go off on you.
My 5th, number 5 is subjective, and he's my favorite boxer right now, and home of the Triple D. You dig what I'm talking about? My boy Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He's number 5, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I like his fighting style, and what he does for Triple D, man. And I feel like he doesn't, in my opinion, from my research and what I've seen and what I've heard of him and what I've just seen in the rumblings and rumors and things of that nature, he don't run from no fight. He stands like, hey, what's up? I'm calling you out. Yeah, I've been here. You let me know. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 5 for me. You know what I'm saying? That's number 5 for me. Okay.
Do you think he's the greatest boxer of our era?
I can't say that because he just started, honestly.
Okay.
Are you saying our generation?
Yeah.
This era is generation. I feel like he can be. I think he still have he had a lot more to go. But he can be.
Because when he fought Sean Porter, I was like, you know, so I want to see him fight some more big namers.
Yeah.
Okay. So my number 4, people would be like, bro, you stupid, especially who I have in front of him, but I don't care. My number 4, the one who had the most amazing jab, the most beautiful jab I have ever seen in my life. Nobody threw it straight like this, man. It's like when people punch at him.
Don't tell me you about to do this. Number 4.
It's like when people throw something at him,
number
he
4.
anticipates. When people throw a jab at him, he anticipates it and he like hits their punch with his glove.
Andrew, not number 4.
And this man, the one and
Andrew, don't you?
Cassius Clay. Before he changed his name, when he converted to Islam, he changed his name to the Great Muhammad Ali, number 4.
Andrew, number 4.
Muhammad Ali is number 4.
Muhammad Cassius Clay Ali, number 4. Andrew,
he's number 4.
Oh, you getting canceled for that? They're gonna drag you all over, and I'm gonna put this as a snippet. They're gonna drag you.
Hey, it's just like, I don't know. I ain't about to talk about the GOAT. He is the GOAT of boxing. Don't get me wrong. He's the face of boxing.
Cancel Drewski.
It's just like, bro, he just like, I don't know. I love Muhammad Ali because he's just so confident. Like, he get hit in his head hard, and he just shake his head like, nah, bro. He come with it like a dog. But it's just something about him to where I don't rank him number 1. I don't know what it is. I can't see him surviving against those big punchers like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. I mean, he has an amazing record. Of course, he won more than he lost. Have a lot of knockouts. Have knockout power. Have so much agility. He's like a cheetah in the ring. Like, it's beautiful to watch him fight. It's an art. But I have him as number 4 on my list. Yeah. I could have put Joe Louis over him, man. Come on.
Wow. Wow. I want to see who's 3-2-3-1.
We about
Wow.
to be mad at 3-2.
Oh my God. I cannot believe you just said that. Wow.
Hey, I'm
Wow.
safe. I'll stick with
Um,
it.
wow. Okay. Um,
Believe it.
wow. Number 4 for me, as my boy said, this man was fighting in 1912, bruh. Like, he was,
He wasn't born.
I didn't say he was born. I said he was
You
fighting.
said 1912.
Yeah, I think so. I forgot what it said.
No, he was born 1914, my guy.
Uh, I didn't mean that. But the Brown Bomber, man, Joe Louis, bro. Joe Louis. I watched some highlights of him earlier today. And my dude,
Slugging.
you slugging, bro. Number 4 for me is Joe Louis, bro. Joe Louis was he was nice with it. And you gotta
He the type.
go ahead.
He the type get knocked out, and he come back even harder. Like but it don't look like he looks so smooth. We don't even like he's swinging super hard.
Yeah.
He just be with it and just. So yeah, that's a good number 4.
Joe Louis, my number 4, man. He's the first to ever, do it, bro. Like to as a African American. So he has to be on your list.
Yes.
If you're a boxer fan, he has to be on one of your lists, bro. Like, for real. So that's my number 4.
He's a man. Yeah, I think more of us should educate ourselves on him because he really did some things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I did a little research, but I don't even think blacks were even allowed into the arenas like that. Like, you never saw no blacks on the front row of the arenas. You know what I'm saying? And this man is being celebrated by the opposite race. And it's just like beautiful to just see a man bridge the gap in that time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, wow. So that's a beautiful one, bro. I like that. You ready for this?
Tread lightly, Andrew. Tread lightly, please. I can't take it.
You really gonna be mad. You really gonna be mad because I have him over Ali. But when I look at my favorite boxers, I don't just look at fighting. Like, all these people have stood for something. And I look at resilience, all of that, skills, all of that. My number 3 was actually a tie, big bro. So when my number 3, I don't know. I have Errol Spence tied with somebody. But I'm going to go with this one. I choose him. The Filipino, the great, the only one to do what he do. The only one that could beat Floyd Mayweather, which did beat Floyd Mayweather, but they cheated. We're going to go with the ambassador.
You put Pacquiao over Ali?
We're going to go with the ambassador. Pastor Pacquiao! Bro, Pacquiao is a dog, boy.
Yes, he is.
Like
he's top 10, though. He's
Nobody
not
has hands like that young
top.
man.
You put Pacquiao over Muhammad Ali. His mama called him Clay, so I'm going to call him Clay. You put him. Yo.
Hey, that man of God is something strange, man. He's tough. Like, man, he's a warrior. Seriously.
Listen, if anybody wants to take over a hosting spot on the NOSEBLEEDS podcast, please send an email.
Bro, Pacquiao is old, bro. And he's sticking with people like he can actually get in the ring with Errol Spence, bro. Adrian Broner. Like, he can get in the ring with them and give them a fight. Not saying he'll win, but he'll give people a fight. Like, this dude is a warrior, bro. Like,
so
this is the most resilient boxer I have seen.
Let me ask you a question. So, do you think if Muhammad Ali came down to his weight class, do you think he would stand a chance with Muhammad Ali?
Heck no.
And you put this man over Muhammad Ali?
Bro, first, I mean, you look at he comes down to his weight class. Let me picture this. I mean, Ali power is just crazy. He's going to fight him outside because if Pacquiao get in, he's going to give Ali work. First off, you don't want Pacquiao to hit you because he give you combinations right in your chin, on your chest, when you're like just stuck on him like glue. So I don't know. That'll be a good fight. You know what? I'm always the one to go with the underdogs when the underdog deserves it. I don't know. I mean, two different fighting styles, of course. You know what I'm saying? Two different eras. So it's a little more different, a little more technical now than it was then. But I mean, the height part of it, the reach, Ali has a huge advantage, power, huge advantage. But I don't know, bro. I think Ali will win because he's Ali, but I just have Pacquiao as my number 3 boxer, bro. I mean, he's resilient. Like, he's a underdog his whole life. He's a nosebleeder.
Enough from you. Enough from you.
And he can beat anybody.
I don't hear that. I will not take any more of that. Will not take any more of that, sir. If you are listening to this, podcast, on your way to work or, wherever you're going, take the time out. Go watch it on YouTube. And skip to this part. Just look at the disgust that is on my face. This fan said Pacquiao was better than Muhammad Ali.
Did I say he was better? No, I said he's my number 3.
You ranked him better. So that means technically, enough from you, bro. I'm done with you. My third one, I don't want to talk to you no more.
It's 2 different weight classes.
My third one, I'm done with you, sir. I'm done with you.
You really about to be done with me. You go ahead.
My third one, number 3 for me, okay, is this guy is smooth. He don't get touched. They call him pretty in some places. My dude, Floyd Mayweather, number 3.
I'm done.
Floyd Mayweather, number 3. And the reason why I feel like he's number 3 on my list, because you can't ignore what he's done in the boxing era. You can't ignore that. And I'm not the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan, but I am. It's just like I wasn't a big Kobe fan, but I had to respect their game. And I had to respect the way Floyd Mayweather fight. Money with Mayweather, although like people say he be running, he don't be running. He just so quick that he don't get touched. You know what I'm saying? I wish he knocked out some more people, but at the end of the day, I mean, his record speaks for itself.
Like in the Joe Louis and Ali days, it kind of started changing up when Ali came into the picture compared to now. Like, you see most boxers, they toe-to-toe with it. You know what I'm saying? They moving around, but they toe-to-toe. That's when you have more sluggers, like how our heavyweights are now. But now it's more of an art to the fact of it's all about elusiveness, agility. If you're not elusive, if you're not agile, if you don't have defense, if you can't counter, you're really not going to be that good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, Floyd Mayweather is one of the boxers besides Rocky Marciano, however you say his name, and I'm pretty sure it's the other ones, who had a long reign of being undefeated in the boxing realm. So me personally, I'm not a Mayweather fan, but like you said, you have to respect him. I don't have him on my list at all because
but see, I'm not even mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that I feel that is better than him. But if I have to rank in my mind, I cannot ignore the fact that he is still undefeated and all the things he's done. So I'm not mad that you don't have him. It's just, for me, I feel like you have to have him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at that because I'm not really a Floyd Mayweather fan. However, I see you have to respect it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think he picks his fights wisely.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, he can beat anybody. Like Pacquiao, he beat up Ricky Hatton. A lot of good people he beat up. But now against these young bucks,
he better sit down.
He gonna get touched.
He better sit down.
Like, I can't see him getting in there with EJ or Golovkin or Triple G, all those people. Danny Garcia, he'll beat Garcia and Keith Thurman probably, but I just see a little different when it comes to this. I think Pacquiao would get him again.
And Pacquiao wanted him again, I think, but I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
Nah.
And I feel like because Errol Spence was giving him the business in the sparring match. Errol Spence was giving him the business. I don't think he wanted to see Errol Spence.
He
To be totally
doesn't.
honest. But go
But
ahead,
he's
man.
smart. He know that.
Go
Okay.
ahead, number 2, bro. About to make
My
my
number
blood pressure
2.
go up.
My number 2. The closest person you will see to Ali that's not in black skin, but has more power than Ali. Ali. That floats gracefully.
Please don't tell me.
Who do you think I'm about to say? Who do you think I'm about to say?
No, just say it.
No, tell me.
No.
Who do you think I'm about to say?
No, just say it, bro.
Who has a flow more? Who flows more gracefully than Ali at this moment? Who is smooth as butter? Who is swift? Who cannot be touched as a big man? He's like, what, think 6'5" or something, 6'6".
Oh, I was scared of it.
He can't be touched. We're gonna go with the Gypsy King.
I knew you was about to say it. Oh my God.
Bro, Tyson Fury is the greatest boxer I've ever seen in my life, bro. And I'm not just saying that because he be Wilder. I watched a lot of his fights. I've seen him lose. Bro, Tyson Fury, he's never losing unless he defeats himself. Bro, Tyson Fury is one of the greatest boxers I have seen in my life. I'm going with the Gypsy King. Bro, this dude was on drugs. He went into like a little depression, came back. He beat Wilder the first time, but then he beat him the second time for real. Bro, this dude is quick like a welterweight, but has hands like a heavyweight. Tyson Fury, nobody agrees with me in this. I thought the first fight he beat Wilder, and I love DeAndre Wilder, but I think he exposed Wilder because the heavyweight class are kind of struggling. But I don't think nobody wants no work with Tyson Fury but DeAndre Wilder. That's all, Deontay, whatever. I think that's the only person that can beat him.
As soon as you said second to Muhammad Ali, but not in dark skin.
Thank you for respecting him.
I knew. No.
Thank you for respecting him. Thank you for respecting him.
No. He's not top 5, number 1.
Boy, stop. Okay.
Not top 5. However, and you put it.
Take anybody in the ring.
I'm not.
Yes, I did.
I can't do this. I can't.
He'll take anybody in the ring.
I can't do this. Anywho, as soon as you said it, I knew exactly who you were speaking of. You are disrespectful. Your dad is going to be mad at you, sir. Your dad is going to disown you, okay?
My dad loves Tyson Fury.
But he don't love him more than he is not going to put Tyson Fury over Muhammad Ali.
Bro, why? Okay, what's the difference? Like, come on now. Okay, the only thing is that Muhammad Ali was in history. Tyson Fury is in now. Okay, what Muhammad Ali did, declining going to the Vietnam War, that wasn't my war to fight. What he did was amazing, especially for the culture, for us black people. I respect that 100%. But I'm speaking about to the fact as a fighter, skillfully, no. Like, Ali was a cold, but no, I'm not going to put him over Tyson Fury. No, I compared them. I mean, anticipating this. And no, Ali is way more flashier, but I can tell that Tyson Fury modeled a lot for Ali. But no, I'm not really like too sold on Ali like that. No.
My God. Guys, this is the same person that said he would take Jared Goff over Tom Brady. But we're just going to keep him moving.
And Matty Ice. Come on.
Trash.
I'm not sold.
Number 2. He just number 2 for me. He's been a dog. And when I say been a dog.
Okay, Iron.
Strong. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to get in the ring with this man even on his worst day.
Woo.
And he has a fight coming up on September 12th that we will talk about closer to the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say, Roy Jones Jr., why would you sign the contract?
Oh, boy, I thought you said he was number 2. Now I'm about to walk off.
Roy Jones Jr., why would you sign that contract? Because Mike Tyson is my number 2. Have you ever seen somebody hit as hard as Mike Tyson, bro? He will knock somebody's block entirely off their head. I don't know what Roy Jones is thinking, to be totally honest. I would really rescind that contract at the moment because I've been watching some videos of Mike Tyson, and I wouldn't want to see him at the moment.
Not even touch him, not mess with him. I don't even want to talk to you.
I don't want to shake the man's hand, to be honest. We're talking about a person that bit a whole ear off, bruh. The whole tip of an ear, bruh. He don't care about nobody's life at the moment.
Hey, I gotta stand with you on that. I agree.
I would not. He even was hurting his trainer that had on a bodysuit. He was hooking them joints. That trainer said, all right, bro, calm down, dog. Bro, his trainer almost got knocked out, and he had on protective gear, bro. Man, you couldn't pay me to get in the ring with Mike Tyson, bro.
Boy, he'll take my little self flying.
Say, bro, nah. Y'all can have that. So coming in at number 2 is Mike Tyson, boy. That's my dude.
I love it. I love your list. You have a beautiful list. But it fits in with culture, I would say. I mean, you're not different at this. So my number 1, have you heard of Jack Dempsey?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, bro.
Bro, this is my hook. Listen.
Okay. All right, bro.
This man has modeled his boxing style off of Jack Dempsey because Jack Dempsey is the GOAT of slugging in the heavyweight, the left hooker. Had a troubled little past, just like this person did, but still great people. This man is tough. He's an actor. He's padded.
Okay.
He's like the Samson of boxing. Like he's too strong. Nobody has never had strength like this.
Okay.
I gotta go with what my boy said for number 2, Mike Tyson.
All right.
The most exciting fighter that I have ever seen. Like, I would hate to buy a ticket for his match, bro, because as soon as it starts, it's over. You better not miss it. So yeah, Mike Tyson, my number 1.
Boy, I thought you were about to say Jay Dempsey, and I was like, bro. So you ain't even gonna have Mike Tyson on the what's the name, bro?
Of course I am.
Boy, you scared me.
Top 10.
I thought I was gonna have to find another host for real.
Hey, I'm just letting you know, my brother. I told you I can back up my list.
All right, this is subjective anyways. We're just talking about our favorites. I just don't agree with your favorites because it's trash. But anywho,
yours is basic. Like we all like.
It's basic, but it's true. It's true. Bro, yes, it is.
How like, no, it's not at all.
It is. Anywho, my first one. My number 1.
Mayweather in there.
My number 1. Okay. Number 1. Since my counterpart was so disrespectful, I apologize to that. R.I.P. Muhammad Ali. I apologize to Layla. I apologize to the whole family of the Ali family that my partner was so blatantly disrespectful to you. Number 1, we're going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. None other than Cassius Clay. Muhammad Ali, man. Ain't nobody ever, like, bro, Muhammad Ali is like, I keep saying Kobe, but Kobe will tell you what he gonna do it, and then walk away. Like, that's just who he is. Muhammad Ali basically was saying, bro, I'm gonna beat you, dog. I'm gonna whoop your behind. You're not gonna do nothing about it. I'm not gonna even play defense. Like, I'm not gonna have my hands up. I'm just gonna bob and weave, just like this, pop you. You going down. Let's go have a drink. That's basically what he is, bro. And the thing is, like, nobody had a mouthpiece like Muhammad Ali.
At all. Bro, can't even match it.
Cannot match it. And I think that's what made him above the rest, because he didn't mind speaking his mind. He didn't mind doing that. And also politically, like, he didn't mind doing that. And also, he didn't mind talking trash. And the thing about it is, a lot of people get mad or say, people, are you cocky because you talking trash, you doing this? But then you can't really get mad at it because he really backing it up. This man really out here like, who gonna
You know
stop
how
it?
some people talk trash and they be like, nah, at the end of the fight, nah, I'm just playing. He's like, nah, I didn't like you before, I don't like you after. So no, like I mean it. Like he was just speaking truth.
Yeah. Like and that's the thing, man. And a lot of people like we are, with a lot of athletes like that's kind of like that has that elite skill in them. With the exception of don't take this wrong way. LeBron has an elite skill, but he doesn't really talk like that. He's had a couple. He said a couple things like, "Yeah, I am that dude," but he don't really just say it out in the media like the likes of Michael Jordan, the likes of Kobe,
Yeah,
the
Jordan
likes
is
of
definitely the Ali of basketball.
yeah, like Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders talked a lot of smack. Like it's a lot of people that's out there, but all those people that I just named can back up what they say. And just Muhammad
Literally.
Ali. And I think honestly, some of them get their mouthpiece and their trash talk from Muhammad Ali. I mean,
Oh yeah.
let's be honest. Muhammad Ali, if he number one for that alone. To be honest, he had the best mouthpiece. He didn't need nobody, bro.
So I mean, based off of my list, I still keep Ali at 4, right? But
Disrespectful.
I'm looking. Hey, I don't care. I stick with it. But there has been no other icon in sports history, like
that.
well,
yeah.
sports history, yes. But like, let's say the boxing, even other sports, there has been no icon like Muhammad Ali.
True.
Like, I'm talking about. Well, Jordan is definitely an icon. Don't get me wrong, but like,
yeah. I know, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying for real. I do.
Like he's literally, when you hear boxing, Ali, all over the world. Basketball, Jordan. So it's like he's definitely the only icon on there. I don't consider Mayweather icon. I just consider him greatness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's not going to be talked about 100 years from now.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No.
Joe Louis is pretty much forgotten if you don't really study the sport.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's the only icon that you can find because of the time, how he fought, how he backed it up. He was so passionate about it. So definitely he is the greatest. But like on my list, no, he's number 4.
That's sad.
If you put him in a ring with Tyson Fury, it's over.
All right, guys, that's been another episode of the
because Tyson Fury fight better than Joe Frazier, and he rocked him. So I mean, it's not about winning or losing, but
yeah. Sure. However, this is not. I don't see it in my list. I haven't seen nobody as good as Muhammad Ali to me, man. Muhammad Ali was a force to be reckoned with. Muhammad Ali, like I said, he talked a big game and he actually played the big game. Like, and he got caught slipping. You know, he got caught slipping. But at the same time, there's no one like Cassius Clay, bro. It's nobody, like at all.
And just believe this: somebody out here in this world who's listening is gonna agree with me. They're gonna love my list. You'll be surprised. Even Max Kellerman will agree.
We had a conversation about him earlier, and you said what? What did you say about Max Kellerman? He be talking out the side of his neck or something like that. Something like that you said.
For something he said, I was like, bro, come on now. But this is not about him at all. I'm just
saying, brought him up.
He would agree. He's a boxing expert.
Sure.
He's
a basketball expert too. Sure. Man, I love it, man. I don't like your list. I really don't. And everybody, if you're listening to this, comment on this and tell us your favorites. Tell us, forget about my list. Let's just focus on Andrew's list. Like, do you agree with this list?
Joe Louis, Ali, Pacquiao, Fury, Tyson.
Yeah. So again, if you're listening to this via podcast, one of your podcast sites, and you're just listening to it, take the time. And I urge you to take the time and just watch this last segment of this show. you're gonna see the disdain and disgust on my face from my brother Andrew Jermaine Cooper.
Oh wow. I don't have a middle name, but that definitely wouldn't be it.
But it's again, if you want to be on the show and you're looking to host something, just send us a email at the nosebleeds20@gmail.com because we're gonna have to. We may suspend Andrew for his boxing list. You just never know. But no, if you have any questions, want us to talk about it, or want to be on the show, email us at the nosebleeds20@gmail.com. Andrew, where can they follow you at, bro?
Hey_Drewski.
It's gonna be down below, and you can follow him. You follow him on Facebook too at Andrew Cooper. You can follow me at Facebook at Davian Jackson, and if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, it's Theater Prince. It will be down below. Also, follow us on YouTube at the Nosebleeds Podcast. Also, we're on Anchor, we're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, and Pocket Cast. Please listen to us, support us, and like our Facebook page at the Nosebleed Podcast. We always comment. We love interacting with our people on there. So just we love y'all, man. Anything you want to say, Andrew?
Yeah. Wait. No. Yeah. Okay. Y'all ready?
He took a long time to do that, but hey, it is what it is. Remember, jump out there, man. You'll never know how good you are at something till you jump out there. No matter how many people are doing it, nobody like you is doing it. All right, we out. Peace.